it. Okay. So
Okay.
first of all, the subject, the course is financial accounting. Now, it comprises of two words, financial and accounting. So we need to understand the both. What is meant by financial first, and on the other hand, what is the accounting basically. So first of all, if we see this word, financial is a high level word. So we will do it in the second phase. First of all, we need to learn, we need to know what basically accounting is. So our discussions will be based on overall accounting. And when the things will be getting advanced, so then you easily will know what basically financial is. You समझेंगे the financial is, the word financial is embedded in the accounting. Once we know, we have the understanding of accounting, we will easily know what is the meant by finance or financial. Okay, so let's start with accounting. Accounting is basically, to know accounting, what is accounting? We have to know, or we have to address some questions. First of all, obviously, like any other course, like any other subject, first of all, we need to know what is accounting. Okay. Secondly, the question we need to address is when accounting is done, basically. And the third question is where accounting is done. Obviously, accounting is not done in our homes. So where, what is the place for whom that accounting is done? So that is the what, when, and where. These three are the three W's, three questions of the accounting. So first of all, we have to address these three W's questions. What is accounting, when accounting is done, and where accounting is done. Then we will be able to address the last question, how accounting is done. Obviously, for any practical subjects of science you have done, if you have done earlier, if you know that there are some practicals on the physics and practicals on chemistry, like there are some tools of accounting through which accounting is done. So what are those tools, what are those phenomena, what are those procedures through which accounting is done? So we have to address these four questions basically, and these four questions, may say three questions, comprise of three W's. If you have any question, just stop me and ask for a clarification, or you can ask it in the next sessions as well, or you can ask it through WhatsApp or maybe anything. When you feel it, I will answer it. Okay. So this
Okay.
clear? Is this clear? To know
Yeah.
accounting we have to address three questions of three W's, and then how accounting is done. Now, first of all, keep in mind, there's a lot of students get confused about this question, where accounting is done. They are thinking that this mathematics or this plus minus is for their own. Uh, it is not for them. The accounting is purely for business. The accounting is done in business. Okay. And if you know, the business are of three kinds. And if you don't know, then you will know it here. Now pay the attention. If I am saying that the business are of three kinds, means initially at the basic level, very basic level, accounting business can be started by only one person. Small shops owners are the examples of the business done by the one person. Secondly, if one person needs some finance, or he finds some his friend and he want to grow his business, then there may be two or more persons involved in doing the business. And we often say it that we are doing the partnership business. It is the second form of business. First form is one person, that is known as sole proprietor, a single person conducting the business. Two or more persons doing the business are known as partnership. And if that partnership grow bigger and bigger, then these persons can also form a company. And you have also heard lot of big name of the companies like Google is a company, like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Pepsi, Coca-Cola. These are all companies. They are the big businesses. So the third form is the big business. So these businesses in accounting is done in these businesses. Understand? Where accounting is done, it is not done in our home. It is not a personal thing. It is done for the businesses. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, taking back reverse, when accounting is done, is basically we in a one word we say it accounting is done at some or reporting date. Now, what is the reporting date? Reporting date means that if owner of a business wants to know the profit of the company after say 1 month, so it is accounting is done after 1 month. Basically, it is a continuous process, but the ending procedures, that is the follow-up procedures, are done at 1 month, after 1 month. If the owner of any business wants to know the overall progress of a 1 year, then it may be done, the reporting date may be of 1 year. Likewise, if any owner of the business wants to know the profit or knows the position of the business after starting the business after of 6 months, then 6 months will be the reporting date. The reporting date can be anything. It may vary from 1 week to 1 month to 1 year or 6 months. It may be anything. So when accounting is done at the reporting date. This question is also clear. Where is
Yes.
accounting and when accounting is done. Now, one question is hidden in between these two, when and where. Can you guess that? What question it can be?
Is it the why?
Yeah, absolutely right. Why accounting is done? We usually in our daily life we do anything. Then the question arises: why I need to do this? Why I need to study this? Then this is the important question: why accounting should be done? You have guessed it correctly. Can you answer it as well? Related to
Basically, you do accounting to see where the business stands after
where the
some
business
time.
stands. Acha, okay. It is a general term where the business stands. If we look at the, you can, I can say that just you assume yourself as a business owner. Now, what the business owner wants from the business. Basically, what is the purpose of running the business?
For it to grow.
To grow. And how it will grow? When you will earn something. And what that will be earning called of the business?
Income, profit.
Yes, income and profit. So the basic target of the business is to earn profit. Okay, are you getting this?
Yes.
The basic target of any business is to earn profit. So why accounting is done? To ascertain, or you may say to calculate how much profit is earned by the business. It is all done through the accounting cycle. Why? Okay, the first thing, not necessarily the business is earning profit. Business may suffer loss. So if a business is suffering losses, then it will also be calculated through accounting. How much loss is suffered by the business. Now then, this comes to the analysis. If I am suffering losses in the business, then can I continue that business or should I shut it down, the business? This goes on the decision making as well. So accounting do not enable us only the calculation, but it also enable us to take decisions on the basis of our business. You, as you said earlier, that business standings. Getting this point?
Yes.
Secondly, not only accounting will not tell only our the business's profit or losses, it will also tell us the financial position of the business. Now, what the financial position means, I am just discussing it briefly. We will take talk it later in detail about the financial position. Simply, you may call it the financial position means that the business has sufficient or enough money to run the operations or not. It will also tell us if we are short of the funds, if we are short of cash, then it will be difficult for the business to run its operations smoothly. Then we need to take the loans as well. Now, if we take loans, then we will have to repay it along with the interest. Then it will become difficult for the business to run, and how it will earn and how it will repay. So all these things will be shown through the accounting. So this is also an important aspect of accounting. Till now, this is clear. Where accounting is done, it is done in the businesses. Businesses can be of anything. That is, one person can do any business, two or more persons in the partnership business, and a company can business. The any form of business has a common target of uh, earning profits, and these profits can be determined through the calculation and through the accounting procedure. Not only profits, accounting can also tell us the business losses as well. And if the business has suffered from losses, then the owner of the business can decide whether to continue, whether he is fine with it or not, or whether it may shut down at the business. Also, accounting, the cycle of accounting at the reporting date may also tell us the financial position, that is the availability of cash, or it may be called as the liquidity position. Then we have addressed two or three and four questions. Now the biggest question. We are coming towards the biggest question, that is, what is accounting? Okay, ji. Again, I am writing the word account. Sorry. Okay, now see the word accounting. We have pronounced this many times, but if I break it down. Accounting, the word accounting, it comprises of two words. Number one is account, and number two is counting. It is a combination of two words, that is account and counting. Okay. Now we have to do postmortem of these two words. Simply, you know the word, the meaning of the word, that is counting. Counting means that we are simply making counting one, two, three, four. How many? Counting of the desks. How many desks are there? How many houses are there? Now this refers to the counting of what? Counting of accounts. We are counting how many accounts are there in the business. So basically, accounting is the counting of number of accounts. And please remember, this does not mean the bank account. It is account. What account means, I am just telling you. You get this thing, the counting of account? Clear with this?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have to see, or we have to go into some business. Now tell me, if we go to any company, how many things can you see number wise? At least five. What things you can observe when you enter into any office or any business, any organization?
You see the different departments it has, and
Okay, and any idea?
the customers and the employees.
Employees, departments, customers, employees, and
You see the
okay,
capital it has.
1 minute, 1 minute. Now focus on this. Employees, usually employees do work, and what other things they require to do work?
They require salary and benefits, basically compensation.
Okay, and
And they require other aspects
other aspects.
which are not materialistic, such as the environment, the culture of the business.
But you are missing some basic things. The daily employee came in the business and he want to sit. On which thing he will sit?
On a chair
Huh.
in his office.
On which thing he will work? The second thing he will start something. Which thing he will start?
Uh, the PC.
Yeah. Then now we are coming on these things that he will require chair. So we can collectively it is can be called as the furniture requirements. Okay.
Yes.
PC we can collectively it can be called as equipments. Okay, and other things as well. If it is some we can say it is some production organization, so there will be some big machineries as well. Okay, again, if some organization is dealing in the some export import or some sale and purchase, so we will have some the stock of goods as well. Let's suppose if the organization is in the business of rice, then he will have some the organization will have warehouse, and they will have a lot of stock of that rice, bags of rice or bags of sugars as well. That will be called as the stock of the goods in the organization. Getting, are you getting that?
Yes.
Okay. And if we move further, then the organization business is doing in some building as well. So there will be a building or land on which that organization is built up. And one more thing, any business cannot be run with the basic requirement. What is the basic requirement to start any business? Or what we deal in daily life? If we want to purchase something, if we get something, then we what we have to give in the in on the other side.
Money.
Obviously, that is known as cash.
Capital.
Okay. Similarly, most of the organizations have also some bank accounts as well. Now, for the business purposes, now please focus. This account means for business purposes, the furniture is the account, the equipment is the account, machinery is the separate account, stock is the account, building is the account, cash is the main account. So what we are doing counting of that account means if I want to know at the day end how much cash I have in the business account, then what we I have to do? I have to do that counting. Let's suppose I have to know, I want to know the cash. I started my business at let's suppose 9 a.m. and I had previously $1,000 in my account. Then I purchased something. When I purchase something, obviously I have to give. So my account will be minus, and I purchase any account of anything of $20 that I had given $20. Then again, I later on I purchase something of $50. I again paid that amount. Then I sold something and I got $500. Okay. And then again I bought something and I paid $30. Now the evening came, 5 p.m. I want to know the cash which is in my hand or cash ending balance. So what will I do? I will do what? Counting. I will use my calculator. These are the simple figures. We have in businesses millions and billions of the turnaround. So they are counted on Excel sheet or some other ways. But we are doing the simple accounting. So I am giving a simple example. So we will do what? Counting. And what is cash? Cash is the form of account. And we will do counting of that account, that is the cash. So I am, if I begin counting that 1000 minus 20 minus 50 plus 500 minus 30, how much I have the balance? I have got $1400. So this $1400 balance, how it came? It came through the counting. Counting of what? Counting of cash. So this is the procedure. Now the whole accounting, whole cycle depends on what? The counting of accounts, various accounts in the organization, furniture, equipment, machinery, stocks, building, cash. Maybe the business is of such a nature that it involves the sale and purchase of furniture. So it needs to know what is the ending balance or what are the physical balance of the furniture. So how we will get it know? We will get it know through what? Counting. So it all depends upon the counting of the accounts. Is that clear? What basically accounting is? Accounting,
Yes.
accounting of different accounts to know the plus minus and to know the ending balances. So this is a very basic level of understanding of accounts. Now we will move forward and I will tell you what are the typical name and typical accounts that exist in the business, and these account and the accounting of those businesses are done. So we will now move our discussion towards various accounts in the organization of which accounting is done. First of all, the account, number one account, they are classified in 5 basic categories. Number one account is known as assets. You may have heard this term. Have you heard this term? Assets.
Yes.
What are these? Can you explain?
So basically, it's a type of investment for the business in which the money comes in or it generates money for them. For example, stocks and then bonds and real estate.
To some extent, you are correct. But the basic definition of asset is the two major points. Please focus. First of all, assets are those things that are helpful in running of daily business activities. The first identity, the first classification of asset is this. What are the assets? Assets are those items, those accounts which are helpful in running of daily business activities. Okay, and the second most identification which distinguish assets from all other accounts is that assets are owned by the business. Owned by the business means that the business owner have a right on these. They cannot be claimed by the other. Are you getting this? Means if I have my laptop that is mine and I have paid for it, then it is owned by me and I have a right to use it, and nobody can claim that this is mine. So assets are those things, those accounts which are owned by the business and they cannot be claimed by the others, outsiders, third parties. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now we will see the examples of the assets. What can be the examples? Now see, first identification, first definition is what? They are helpful in running of the daily business activities. So what are the things which something we have discussed earlier? So what are the things that can be helpful in the daily running of business activities? Can you identify them?
Yeah, machinery and capital.
No, capital is a
And
separate head of account. Capital is the separate head of account. We will discuss it.
okay. And equipment,
Yes, yes.
furniture.
Again, you are forgetting the cash, the basic element. Without cash, no activity, business activity can happen. So the
Mm-hmm.
cash. Okay. Now machinery, then equipments. Obviously, we require. First of all, I can say that after cash, we can go in the sequence. After cash, we may have some. We should have some premises, that is building or land to run the business. Okay. Then after that premises, we should have some furnitures, table, chair, to where employees can sit, where laptops can be put. After that furniture, we require some equipments and their networking so that the business activities can be, and equipments, for equipments, we nowadays we used to say that is hardware and software both, because without software equipment cannot run. So this will be the distinguishing feature as well. Cash, premises means land or building. Okay. Then furniture, then equipment, and if we want to produce something, then it will be machinery as well. And if we are in the business of selling, yani ki trading, if we are purchasing and selling it for the profit, then we might have some stocks of goods as well. And that stock of goods that you already told, that it is known as inventory. Okay. So these are the some of the assets that helps in our daily running of the business. Besides that, we do have some other assets as well. They are the typical accounting assets, business assets, that an accountant should know, but uh, any other marketing or any other HR personnel may not know. But we have to know these assets for accounting purposes. One important aspect of business, we are, you may say we are just dropping this discussion here, and I am taking you some another discussion briefly. One important aspect of business is that the some of the major of the business activities are done on credit. You know the term credit means, what credit means?
Yes, money going out.
No, this is not credit. Credit means, let's suppose you have sold something And if we know, if we see in the daily life activities, if I sell something to any person, he will immediately pay me cash. That is a cash transaction. If I sold something to any person and he immediately do not give me cash, and he will say that I will pay you later, after 1 week, after 1 month. So that is known as what? Credit. So this transaction or this dealing is done on what? Credit. Now you get the point. What is credit? Credit means buy now, pay later, or sell now or get the cash later. It means the payment is made later on the date of the dealing. Now, what if I have sold and the other person have told me that I will pay you cash the later. After 1 week, I will call him and I will say to him, what about the payment? He will say, yes, I am coming. But when I had dealing with him, there was a right of mine established that I have to receive the cash from him after 1 week. This is my right. Are you getting this? To receive the cash from him after 1 week is my right, and nobody can challenge this right because I have sold the thing to him and he has promised to give me the cash later. So, this is known as, in accounting terms, I am writing it in the bold. This is known as accounts receivable. It is my right, and any right is what? Our asset. So if business is selling anything today and business will get the payment later, then it is his right, the business right, to get the payment, and this will be known as what? Accounts receivable. Got this point?
Yes.
Confirm?
Yes.
Okay, great. So this is known as accounts receivable. Okay. Similarly, another asset is prepaid. Prepaid. This is the advanced level asset. We will discuss it later when we will come to the adjustments, adjusting entries like that. Then we will discuss. Just to jot down all the assets pertaining to the business, I have written this prepaid so that it may remain in your mind that is prepaid is also a type of asset. So these are some of the assets that organization needs for the daily running of the business activities, and they are owned by the business. That is, these are their rights. Cash, without cash, no business can perform. Land and building, furniture, equipment, machinery, stocks, account receivable, and prepaid. Further, I had just recalled one asset, that is investments. If any business made any investment, this will also be asset because investments gives us return, gives us profits. So these are some of the types of assets. Okay, there are 3 minutes remaining for this session. We can take a break, and meanwhile this recording will be updated. You can join after 4 minutes also. Okay.
Okay.
uh, so that we can continue our session
Okay, so join after 4 minutes.
after 5 minutes. Yeah, sure.
Okay.